Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor and welcome to another episode of World of Crendor, where I answer the questions that you submit to my Facebook and my Twitter, which you can go to at facebook.com/crendor or twitter.com/wowcrendor. And when I say, hey, I'm doing a World of Crendor, ask me questions, you can ask me questions, and that's how that works. Okay? Okay. First question is from Josh Lyon. He says, do you even lift? Yeah. Yeah, I do lift. I don't lift very much, but by don't lift very much, I mean I lift like low weights because I'm not the biggest of people, but you know, you gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta start somewhere, you gotta work your way up, because lifting a little bit is better than not lifting at all. So take that, haters. I don't even know. I guess I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, I lift. I do a lot of exercise too. I mainly like walking. Walking to me is very just like tranquil, and you just kind of just walk around, and it's just like whoa. And yeah. But aside from that, let's move on. FTG for the game asks, what is your plan for the future of your channel? Well, I have a lot of things for the future of my channel, actually. I would like to continue to branch out. That's why I did 2-minute reviews. That's why I try to do other games. I don't know. My main plan is I want to be able to have a variety of content. Because when you're stuck on one thing, when you're stuck on like strictly WoW, then you limit what your options are, really. So if you get tired of WoW, you still have to make WoW. That's why right now I'm doing my WoW leveling, which I think is going pretty well. I'm enjoying it. I'm on episode 6 now, and I'm just leveling in WoW. I don't know when I'll stop. I'm hoping to hit 60 and then see how that's going by then, but I plan on keeping it going. So I think the future of my channel is just to be more about my personality, more so than just strictly WoW. But granted, I still like making machinimas, and I shall still continue making them because it is what I like to do, whatever game those may be with. And I'll keep making them with WoW until I don't want to make them or people stop watching. So yeah. Next question. Darian Vrontisis asks, WoWcrendor, if you weren't doing YouTube, what would be your dream job? That's a really odd question, because YouTube pretty much is my dream job. Because YouTube, oh no, when I grew up, I was just like, I wanna play video games and write stories, and yeah, so I pretty much write video game stories now, so that's kind of cool. And then more towards high school, I was like, hey, I'd like to make video content, or I just want to make entertaining media content. So I liked videos, I tried web design, I tried all that. But I liked videos the most, and so I really got into that, and then I just kind of combined everything. So really, YouTube is my dream job, and I don't know what I'd be doing without YouTube. That's kind of weird to think about, but some people go their whole lives without finding their dream jobs. You know what? I think I am quite lucky. And on top of that, I've met just awesome people through my dream job. So that's a thing. And I don't know, it's overall awesome. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Next question is from Sebastian Themilis, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that name. WoWcrendor, why don't you play your Shadow Priest anymore? What happened to him? I looked on the armory and he doesn't have any dungeon gear. To be honest with you, I said this in my WoW Let's Play, but it's just, I got tired of my priest. I've gotten tired of my priest before, that's why I've leveled a druid, I've leveled a mage, I've leveled a rogue. I didn't get them all the way to, like, max level, aside from my druid, which I played Wrath with, but I pretty much played a Shadow Priest in Kata, and because of that, I don't know, I don't want to play Shadow Priest, so I've been trying to level my druid again. I might get back into my druid, I don't know. Right now I'm doing my WoW Hunter Let's Play, and that's fun. So, I mean, that's been what I've been playing WoW with. And it's not that I don't like Pandaria, it's just... It's mainly just the class. And... I don't know. There's just a lot of factors that go into it, too. Like, I'm not in a guild, and it's weird because you would think because I play... Or because my... Like, what I do is play WoW, that I would be playing, like, all the time and raiding and stuff. But really, it's like when I try playing WoW, I'm like, I could be making WoW videos instead. And then I just want to make WoW videos. So it's weird. It's like this... It's this weird conundrum you get caught up in. Yeah. Delinda Mar asks, WoWcrendor, if you were a Subway sandwich, what kind would you be? I would be a turkey sandwich on wheat bread with mustard, onion, lettuce, no cheese, and tomato, and I think that's it. I don't really like olive oil or oil and vinegar. I get it occasionally. I haven't gone to Subway in a long time, actually. But that's what I used to get when I went all the time. So there you go. You can call that the Crendor sandwich. Subway, reach out to me. Reach out to me, Subway. Next question. Sander Hofseth Ulaland says, what made your channel big? I don't know. You tell me. I guess people enjoy my personality and my voice and my sense of humor. And I just did that for a long time, and eventually it grew to where it's at now. I think the collaborating with other people is what helped. When I collaborated with Jesse, that helped a lot. That really boosted me up a little bit. So, it's a combination of just so many things. People try to, like, label it, or, like, not label it, but they try to boil it down to some very basic formula, and really it's so many things that you can't even, like, name them all. It's just, oh. I know, that's the really boring answer, but it's true. There's so many factors that you can't name them all. Yeah. Next question. Andrew Radcliffe asks, how old is Billy the Orc? Billy the Orc is, I don't know, 60. He's 60 years old because he's level 60. That sounds good, right? That's kind of weird, but there you go. Lucas Arajo says, was Billy character created on vanilla? Because I was checking each part of gear for Facebook banner and... Wait, Facebook banner that you never used? Apparently I need to check my Facebook. I'm sorry. I don't look at my, like, Facebook wall thing that often. I just look at my WoWcrendor page. So apparently I need to check my wall. And is all Outland random greens and some blues. In some videos he has male gloves, but in others he is wearing Beastalker bracers. Was it created on vanilla, or is it WoW model viewer stuff? Well, Billy was... Well, he's not actually named Billy, but it was the first character I ever made, and he was an orc hunter, and actually, you know what, he was the second character, so I made a dwarf hunter, and then I was like, I don't want to play Alliance, and then I made an orc hunter, and that happened to be Billy. And he was the first level 60 I had, and he was the first character I ever leveled, and so there's just special attachments to him that that's part of the reason I haven't leveled him past 60. Is kind of like he retains that vanilla essence, so I kind of like that. And he still is in all vanilla gear because of that, and I think it's pretty awesome. I think it just holds some history. Holds some history in there. Yeah. Next question. Dara Gozal. Dara Gozal? I'm so bad at names. Dara Gozal asks, you've been on the TGS podcast a couple times, and I was wondering, how is it set up? What do you guys do to prep for the live stream? Well, when TB is there, we will get our list of topics that we're supposed to talk about that we never talk about, and we do sound check, so it's pretty much everyone just like browsing the internet, and TB's like, hey, we're gonna do sound check now, and then Dodger's like, da, da, da. And Jesse's like, what? And then I'm like, oh, and then TB's just like, oh, and then we do sound check, and we pretend to be like, hey, we're doing stuff just so he can hear us and make sure everything's good. And then nothing really happens, honestly. People just like sit there. I think Jesse will read his Twitter and Tumblr and Facebook, and Dodger goes on Tumblr, because she's always on Tumblr, and TB is busy trying to get everything good, like going well. He like anchors the ship. And when Jesse hosts it, it's, I guess we do sound check a little bit, but mainly he's just like, hey, ready to go? And we're like, yep. That's what happens when Jesse hosts it. But really, you're not missing much. I'm sure people would love to watch it anyway, but you're not missing much. Next question. Stone Williams asks, what made you and Jesse want to start the podcast? If you didn't know, Jesse Cox and I do a podcast in the morning called Cox and Crendor in the Morning. It was supposed to be on YouTube, which has like 16,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, but we figured that if we put it on there, we have to do a video podcast, and we're kind of just getting it going, and we're still not sure if we want to do it like video podcast. We're still going to do something with that channel, because I don't know, but if you want to listen to all our podcast episodes, which have been going for weeks now, you can go to soundcloud.com/coxandcrendor. I'll put a link in the description if you would like to go listen to those, or it's also on iTunes. That's also a thing. You can rate it 5 stars there and help us get up to the top. We've already been featured on iTunes because we provide the highest quality non-content around. It's just what we do. It's just what we do. Next question. Marco Tadik asks, do you still have the video of Jesse Cox singing Barbie Girl? Let me check my phone. I believe I do. Hold on. Do I? I do. I still have it. So, if someone wants to pay me money, I will give you that video. Or I'll just upload it to YouTube and be like, hey, I still want it to get copyright for being the Barbie Girl song. Who knows? But to answer your question, yes, I do. And finally, Justin Ciclano says, hi, Crendor. This is for your LoL section. What is your opinion on the current status of the game's champions? While I believe it is usually balanced, I hear people complaining in chat frequently that, for example, Master Yi is so OP. What do you think? Are there truly OP champions? And if so, who do you think is OP? The thing with LoL is there's a very select amount of like OP champions that like you're gonna play and like dominate, and then they get nerfed, and then new champions rise up to take those spots. So I mean, there's always just like a shifting like demographic, I guess you could say, of champions that rotate in and out, and then they get nerfed, and it's blah blah blah. And then there's kind of the middle section, which is like champions you can play and you can still win with. It's not like the way you play is gonna outdo any type of champion balance or whatever. And then there's like the really bad champions where you can probably still win with them, but you gotta be really good, unless you're playing against other really good people, and then it's gonna be pretty difficult. But that's the hardest thing about League of Legends, is there's so many champions and you gotta keep balancing them all. It's just like, blah, blah, blah. But that's what makes it kind of fun, is that there's so many champions too. So it's like, it's give and take, you know? It's give and take. And Master Yi isn't that OP. He's not. I'm sorry. Sorry, he's not. Unless you're on ARAM, then go AP Yi and dominate. Yeah, ARAM. I haven't played an ARAM in a while, actually. I should play one soon. But that's that. Anyway, thanks for listening to this episode of WoCrendor. If you got a question, again, you can go on my facebook.com/Crendor, twitter.com/WoWcrendor, and I will occasionally be like, yo, I'm asking World of Crendor questions. Leave some questions, and I might pick yours. You never know. Okay? Okay. See ya.